What if I told you everything we know about the Void Century is a lie? There was once a man so powerful, so feared, that even Emu, the ruler of the world, still trembles at his name. His name was Davy Jones, the former king of this world. But his blood didn't vanish. It survived. It's still here, flowing inside someone we all know. And now, Oda might have just revealed the darkest secret in One Piece history, the connection between Davy Jones, Joy Boy, and Emu. A secret that could change everything we thought we knew about the D. Because what if the true enemy of Joy Boy was never the world government, but another D, the king of the abyss himself? Get ready. This is the story that shakes the world to its core. This is the blood of Davy. In the darkest depths of the world's history, there was once a name that every nation feared, a name carved into legend and nightmares alike. Davy Jones, the former king of this world. But the blood of that king didn't end there. From his lineage, someone was born to carry his legacy and fulfill his ancient promise, a promise that even the Black Shadow itself fears. The Promised Day, the one mentioned in the legend of Harley. Now, it seems Oda has finally begun lifting the veil on the greatest secret in the history of One Piece, the history that connects Davy Jones, Joy Boy, and the three realms that form the core of this story. The chapter begins with the title, The Blood of Davy. The cover whispers a message. The time of Mihawk is near. Inside the chapter, we are thrown straight into the heart of hell. Rox D. Xebek hangs in the air, held by Emu. The remaining 5 stand frozen in shock. Their attacks have no effect on this being. Even Roger himself can't understand what he's seeing. Suddenly, Xebec releases a terrifying burst of Conqueror's Haki and shouts, "Don't underestimate humans, you monster!" And everything changes. The word monster isn't an insult, it's a clue. Xebec isn't just mocking him, he's exposing the truth. Emu isn't human. His calmness, cruelty, and presence, everything about him feels otherworldly. Perhaps he's from an ancient race, or something entirely beyond our understanding. Emu is not a man, but something far beyond mankind. Then comes the line that changes everything. With his last strength, Xebec roars, "Davy Jones is the former king of this world." That single sentence shakes the foundation of history itself. A king who ruled the world 800 years ago, before the birth of the world government. But Emu replies coldly, "Don't speak of what you don't know. He was never a king, not even for a second. And it's none of your concern what happened between me and him." Those words carry weight, a personal connection between Emu and Davy. The phrase, "between Mu and Davy," echoes through the panels. Perhaps Mu was Emu's old name, or another entity entirely. But one thing is certain, Emu trembles when he hears the name Davy. Even the so-called ruler of the world fears that man. The chapter makes it clear, Davy Jones and Joy Boy are not the same person. They are opposites. Joy Boy stands for freedom. Davy stands for kingship and absolute power. That's why Emu once said, "I'm sorry, Joy Boy, for not making you a king." Now the meaning is clear. Emu was trying to recreate the true king, Davy, and failed. The 20 kings who founded the world government did so not out of justice, but out of fear. Fear of another absolute king like Davy rising again. What happened then was a betrayal, a secret alliance between Davy and Emu against Joy Boy, until greed took over, and Emu betrayed Davy, seizing the throne for himself. From that day forward, Emu lived in fear. Fear of Davy's return, of the bloodline that never died, of a will that refuses to vanish. Back in the battlefield, Imu steps towards Zebek's body and injects something dark into him. A curse, a parasite, or a creature from another world. Whatever it is, it devours his very soul. Zebek's body twists, wings, horns, black energy swallowing everything around him. He becomes something monstrous, the beginning of the Doomy Reversi. Zebek loses all control and attacks everyone, Kaido, Whitebeard, even his own crew. It's brutal and tragic. Imu has turned him into a puppet of darkness, a weapon to erase what remains of Davy's bloodline. And here lies the connection to Teach, the Yami Yami no Mi, the darkness fruit that absorbs everything, light, pain, and even powers. Could this be the same force capable of devouring the Doomy Reversi curse? If Teach carries Davy's will, then he alone might be able to absorb this darkness and restore balance to the world. Meanwhile, on the edge of the island, we see Iris, Teach's mother, looking up at the sky in terror. She whispers, "That form, it has fallen. The time is not yet right to face him." Her words echo Roger's words at Laugh-Tale. It's not time yet. Maybe the world itself isn't ready. Maybe both the heirs of Davy and Joy Boy must appear together at the same moment to face Imu when his power finally weakens. After all, Imu once said, "My world is not yet complete." What does that mean? Could completing his world mean drowning it, ending the surface to rebuild it anew? Perhaps that's why the seas rise and the world trembles. The end might be an ocean-covered earth from which a new world will be born. As the chaos continues, cannons aim towards Iris and Teach. At the last second, Kuma appears, using his pawpaw fruit to send them away to safety. Iris survives because her role is not done. She holds the key to history. She will pass down Davy's legacy to Teach, planting within him the dream of the stolen king. Amid the destruction, Roger and Garp shout in unison, "Show yourself, rocks." Their combined hockey shakes the heavens. Zebek reappears, face covered in tears, and whispers weakly, "Roger, Garp, please, kill me." He's crying. His voice is human, but his body moves under the will of darkness. He's not himself, but even then, Davy's will still beats inside him. And that brings us to the question that lingers over everything. After Imu falls, who will rule the world? Will it be Luffy, the heir of Joy Boy, the symbol of ultimate freedom? Or Teach, the heir of Davy D. Jones, the rightful ancient king? Will they fight for the throne or unite to end Imu first? No one knows yet, but Oda has opened the gates to a new age of history, an age of blood, kings, and the eternal war between freedom and ambition. Because the blood of Davy has not yet dried. The chapter ends as a true explosion of legend, revealing pieces of Davy, Imu, and Joy Boy, while leaving us drowning in questions. Who is Mu? How did Davy fall? And why does Imu still tremble at his name? All these answers wait in the chapters to come. So tell me, do you believe Davy and Teach are two sides of the same coin? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because the greatest storm in One Piece history is only beginning.